Okay guys, well today I'm in the Tesla Model Y and I thought I'd do a road trip, 1 hour, 20 minutes. So the first half an hour of this drive is going to be going basically straight up 500 meters. Yes, it goes up and down and in and out, but elevation wise we'll be increasing 500 meters in the first half an hour. After that, we'll get on the freeway. I'll put it on a little over 110 and put it on autopilot and let the car drive itself all the way into Murray Bridge. So we're starting off here with 432 kilometers of range left. If you have a look here, this is our range, 432 kilometers left. Now me, I'm an absolute lead foot. I've come out of V8s. I had a WB panel van V8. I had a Holden VE 6 litre V8. I've had multiple Nissan Patrols V8s. The only difference being that in the V8s, you know when you're pushing them. You hear that motor screaming and you go, oh, I'm chewing through some fuel now. In this car, it's dead silent. So you can push the motor, you can go just as fast as the V8s, but you don't realize you're thrashing your efficiency. Anyway, I'm just gonna drive like normal today, which is gonna ruin the efficiency. I'm not gonna putt around just to try and make the car look good. Give you some real world figures. I'm guessing in the 105 kilometer drive, we'll chew 150 to 160 kilometers worth of fuel or charge. All right, well, let's go for this drive, and at the end of it, I'll compare it to fuel and we'll see the savings you get charging with electric. Okay, so I've just completed the hill run. I'm at about 550 meters altitude. If you have a look here, we've still got another 80 kilometers to go, but we've only got 391 kilometers left. So we've done 25 kilometers uphill, the 500 meter elevation, but we've chewed 41 kilometers worth of range. So from here, I'm getting on the freeway. We're about to do 110, 115 thereabouts. The whole way, I'll chuck it on autopilot. And this is the part that I suspect will chew more. So we'll do this next leg to Murray Bridge, and then we'll compare the figures from freeway driving compared to the hills driving. All right, get back to you soon. Okay, so I figured the easiest way to do this would be just to take it to a charge station. Okay, so looking at the numbers, we went uphill significantly, 500 meters to Crafers. That was a 25 kilometer drive that we used 41 kilometers worth of power for. So that's 60% more than the distance itself. But then when we got on the freeway, we're doing 110. We did 55 kilometers and only used 60 kilometers worth of distance. So that was only 10% over the distance. So there you have it. Driving on the freeway is a lot more efficient than driving straight up a hill. I actually thought the other way around, just due to the wind resistance being more than the mass of the car, but go figure, this car is quite efficient on the freeway. It's worth mentioning that all of this is already taken into account when you put it in your trip, in your planner, on your GPS. This is just so we can get an idea of what the efficiency is like going uphill versus the efficiency going 110, and so we can compare it to a similar diesel car. Now I've just done the maths on it, and a similar diesel car, which gets 10 litres per 100 kilometers, would have used around $12 worth of diesel in this trip for this 80 kilometers. Okay, so charging the car, we've used $9 worth of electricity. Now, this is the most expensive way you can go about it. This ChargeFox charged me, having a look at it, I think they've charged me like 85 cents per kilowatt. If you plug this car in at your house, you'll get it more likely under 50 cents per kilowatt. If you've got solar, it's free. You just charge your car during the day. Personally, at my place, I've got a time of use meter, so between 10 AM and 3 PM, I get electricity for 21 cents, and then in the same hours, I'm creating solar power, which if I'm not using it, I'm only selling it for 14 cents anyway. So it only makes sense to charge using the solar. So there you have it. Even charging with the most expensive charger, we still come in $3 cheaper than driving a turbo diesel car. That's buying the diesel at $1.50 per litre, which I think is reasonable, if not a great price. You know, you charge at home, you'll get it half the price to begin with. On the solar, it's free. It's a no-brainer. I'm really all for these electric cars. I'm not Tesla specific, but they are just so far ahead of everyone else. I do love the fact that I'm seeing so many more come out, and you bet your bottom dollar when the Ford Lightning comes to Australia, I'm going to try and get in one as soon as possible. All right, guys, I hope this answered a lot of your questions regarding the range and efficiencies of an electric car. Thanks for watching.